Hello, Happy New Year, and I'm Annette, and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I will be talking about my everyday makeup and everyday food relationship recovery. I am in no way dictating any medical advice, therapeutic evidence to say that whatever I do will help you rather, but it has helped me, and hopefully it may be something to you. I also don't want to share the entire context as to why I must recover and better my relationship with food, but it does require me a great deal of strength to get up, eat food at regular times, and say, it's okay, tummy, to feel hungry. I have to sneeze, but it's not. Oh well. Okay, first things first, let's get my hair out of the way. Exactly, yes. I could have done this in a better way, like tying it, but no. My hair is layered, and yeah, this will do. Yes, this will do. So this is the lotion I use, Johnson's Cotton Touch. This is why I look like a baby. I'm 18 years old, but I look 16. So I think let's just put this on. Be very gentle. And my skin hasn't been good lately. I usually have good skin. It's because my sleeping schedule's kind of whack because we just came from finals. But I say that in every video that I have. I don't want to... Yeah, I can't explain. Oh, I put too much. Okay, room for the neck. So, the first thing I want to talk about while I at least put lotion on is that I have 4 points to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5 points to make. And the first one being, eat with your friends. So this might be the most obvious one, but how I gradually, over the course of a few months, maybe 6 months or 7 months, over the course of about 7 months, I've been improving my relationship with food by eating with friends. And I was doing that since my first month in college. In this video, my friends and I were reunited. So we ate at Nami's Kitchen, which is like this affordable Korean place in LB, Los Baños, because our friend visited from FEU Manila. So we were like, oh yeah, let's go eat somewhere. Then we ate there, and then we also had drip coffee because we're latte addicts. We like it there. I like it there. I prefer cups PH, cups, and LB as well. I like their cup special. Yeah, we went there. Oh no, I didn't get my mirror. Hold on. Cut. Okay, I'm back. I now have my mirror. So we ate there, and 2 things that we realized, or at least I realized while I was with them, was that eating with friends creates a supportive environment for you to accept that it's okay to eat. So for anyone who struggles with feeling like, oh no, I shouldn't eat because this is a reward. Oh no, I shouldn't eat because I don't need to. I'm not hungry. I don't need to feed myself until my stomach hurts. Well, having your friends there really helps because you not only see them eat, but it also creates an environment that they can support you while eating. If you stop eating, they'll ask, hey, what's wrong with your food? If they don't see you eat that much, are they like, oh, is it not that appetizing? Are you not that hungry? Do you want to try somewhere else? Having friends there actually really helps me a lot because I used to actually not like eating with other people. It makes me feel conscious. It makes me feel like I should eat the same way that they do, eat as much as they can. But because of that, there was no one to help me and monitor me and saying, hey, you're not actually eating, you're just skipping your meals. I didn't have anyone else there to be nice enough to tell me, hey, eating is fine. But with your friends there, it's very motivational. Second point is that eating with friends helps you get curious with food. If you and your friends have different food tastes, that's actually pretty beneficial because you get to see different platters on the same table. You can see like, oh, my friend likes this food. And if you're quite picky with eating, or if you're conscious with calories, your friends might say, hey, do you want to try this? You can try from my plate. You won't have the risk to run of ordering an entirely new plate because you can just try and share with other people. Right now I'm just curling my lashes. Funny story, I used to not curl my lashes because I was terrified of this clamping machine. But now I do because one of my friends told me that I have really long lashes and that I should curl it. So now I curl it and I really like how it looks. My eyes are naturally really round and dough-like, so I look just additional to a doll at this point, which, it's nice. Okay, so that's eating with friends. Oh no, I feel like this video is gonna be short, but that's fine. Okay, I'm good with this. So, eating with friends, right? And now we go to my second point, which is food photography. I need to lengthen this part because I have a lot of food pictures at this point. So, food photography. Taking pictures of food does feel silly, but it could bring back good memories when you've done it. We know our parents, not grandparents. We know parents and our friends on Instagram. They post really pretty, beautiful pictures of food. It looks really great and everything, and it makes you hungry or it makes you want to go to that place. But that's not entirely my point with food photography. I'm not a big fan of Instagram. I could even make an entire video about that. No hate to anyone who likes it. It's just not. It's my least favorite social media. Oh, this is Vaseline. Because, I don't know, I use Vaseline because it lengthened my lashes and it made it softer. I used to have castor oil, but I don't have the budget as of the moment. But continuing on, my point isn't for you to forcefully post pictures of your food all the time on social media, or is it to have aesthetic posts on social media that, hey, look, I'm eating. No, that's not my point. My point is that food photography can allow you to put it in journals and describe the flavors that you tasted. So you don't even have to post pictures if you don't want to. You have digital journals that you can use, or you can even make a mood board to post it on your wall if, maybe some people do that. I personally put it in a digital journal. I put it inside there and then I describe what I ate in the day, what did I like about it, who did I eat it with, and if I look at this photo, what will it remind me of? What are the positive things that I will remember when I look at this meal? So it's not just for aesthetic, but it's also the memories that you have with a meal. Saying like, hey, I finished this meal. I was able to eat this meal without feeling guilty. So let me write about that so the next time I see something that reminds me of it, it'll make me feel good instead of guilty and bad. And there you go. Yes. And I also put this on my eyebrows because I'm not really good. I'm not good at doing my eyebrows. I actually don't know how. I like the brushed look, but then I don't do soap brows because apparently that's not really that good for you. And I also don't have foundation because I have olive skin tone. I have an undertone of olive, and it's really hard to find anything for olive skin tones because it's not really an official undertone. I think not a lot of people talk about it either. I do have favorite YouTubers who talk about it. so I'm just brushing it now and hoping that it stays. Yeah, that looks about nice. Oh, this looks really thick in comparison to the other one. They aren't even, but yes, who cares? Oh, why is that? No, that's fine. That looks fine. A second point in food photography is that taking pictures of food also makes us feel more mindful about the food we are tasting. So sometimes we feel like we're eating food out of obligation, right? We feel like, oh no, oh, this is the oh no. Oh no, if I don't eat, I'll feel hungry and I will be starving myself, which isn't good either. Oh no, if I'm not eating, then I'm also damaging my body, because sometimes we think that not eating helps us become skinnier, not eating makes us feel better, lighter, if that's not a headache. A lot of things, a lot of trigger warnings. Of course, I'll put that in the title of this video. I hope I will remember that. But because we take pictures, it's like capturing not just a good memory that I mentioned earlier. It just captures what you did in that day. And it's not a lot of effort. You don't even do much. It's just like a normal thing. You're normalizing it to be in your day. We take pictures of pretty scenery. We take pictures of our friends. We take pictures of ourselves. That's something that's so normal. So if we take picture of food, then it feels like it's in our routine that we should have it. And it's not something that we mindlessly do. It's not something we do out of obligation. It can be something that we enjoy. First thing I do as I get into the gold to accentuate my already round eyes, I like putting it at the bottom. I actually used to feel conscious about my eyes when I was younger, because I was like, oh, it's really big. Like, wow, it's really big. This is why I won't ever look old. It is true. I don't ever feel like I will look old. Until now I don't. But then if we use makeup to accentuate our features, to really look at ourselves and be like, oh, this is a pretty thing that I have going on. This is something that I like about myself, rather than changing our appearance. I feel like, for me, it's helped me greatly. I also like adding it here. These aren't eye bags. I've always had this. I don't know what you call it. My friends say it's amgyeosal, like the Koreans have. It's depleting. But this is gold. It's like a rose gold color, and I like it. And I don't use silver because it'll make my skin tone look gray. If you notice in any of my photos that I use and under the light, I do radiate a lot of it. I don't know how to explain. But yes, gray does not look good on me, on my skin tone. Silver, not my color. So I try to stick to golds. Or just putting it right there, and then putting it on our inner waterline. I usually also just prioritize the makeup on my eyes because we're wearing a face mask at school anyway, so I don't find the reason to really do anything else. And I'm taking this BLK Cosmetics. I like all of the shades here, but sometimes it looks really orange on me. That's just how color theory works itself. So I'll just take this brown and just smudge it at the end of my eyes. So now let's go to the last 3 points. This is very new to me, but it is look at recovery Twitter. I live on Twitter. It could be a problem. I live on my recovery Twitter. I also have that where my close friends follow it. I live there. I like it there. What do you do on Recov Tweet, right? So on Recov Tweet, there are these people who post photos of food, and they attach very motivational messages like, hey, you could make it through the day. Hey, have you eaten yet? It's, oh, not that bad. That's pretty nice. The thing that I like is that it doesn't make you feel like you're alone. Since there's motivational messages from someone who's actually struggling, not really just a therapist or someone who helps you with food recovery, it's just like someone who's like you. It makes you feel like you have someone to relate to, someone to be with. Especially at this time when you feel like, oh no, everyone's enjoying their food on social media, everyone's eating this fancy food, and here I am, crying over a meal that I just ate. It feels nice when you can humble down the atmosphere. Now let's clean that up. That's not that clean, and they're not that even. I tried my best. To add on to Recov tweet, it sometimes gets really honest. Not because people relapse there. They're very much aware that people are trying to get better, so they don't post about relapses there. They don't really talk about it there. They have a separate account for it probably. But it gets really honest because since they don't post any, I'll just use the word curated. They don't use curated photos. Sometimes they even post pictures of food from the grocery. The ones like fitness bars. And that gets me really excited to see because that's something that's accessible here. It's something that I can see every day and be like, I want to try that. Because as a student, we pass by a lot of fast food chains or 7-Elevens or what's that place called again? Mini Stop. We pass by Mini Stop a lot. And then to see that that item is available closest to you makes you think, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should write about it or appreciate it because that person seems like they're having fun as well. I think I'm satisfied with this. You can barely see it. So that's about Recov tweet. Now, about Pinterest. I like Pinterest. I like it a lot. The thing I like about Pinterest is that you can romanticize and make the food look pretty. That's it. The food that you found daunting, scary, just filled with calories, fats, something that'll make you look unappealing to yourself, all of a sudden looks so pretty. It looks so vibrant. All of these colors, and then it just looks so appetizing and enticing and encouraging because of how it's presented. Now, the thing is, it's all about the mindset. I've been saying that environment is important, and here mindset is important. If you compare what you eat to what you see on Pinterest, then that's where we go down. Because not everything is just as pretty as that, right? Sometimes we just have simple food, something that we can find, again, accessible to us. But because you see other people, or if you think that other people appreciate food in that way, maybe we can with our food. And that leads me to the last one, which is watch mukbangs. That sounds hilarious, but I've been watching mukbangs since the pandemic started. Yeah, I've been watching mukbangs with my best friend, girlfriend, wife, and it sounds silly, like food photography. Everything sounds silly, but it's not. It really does help certain people, and for me, it's helped me. It's helped me in a way that you can see them cook. You can see the process that they're doing. You can see them make sounds. And the purpose of mukbang, I think, based on what I recall, is that it's there for you to eat with them. And I'm going to use this. My pinsan gave me this. I really like it. It's from Clinique. It's a chubby stick. And it's really flattering for my skin tone. And it makes me very happy. Anyway, so go ahead, eat with them. You go get your food, go watch some television or some Netflix. Who watches television? How old of me? So you go turn on some Netflix and then go ahead, you eat with them. You put them on a separate screen and then they'll react with you, they'll make sounds. And that's really... No, let's put it in the middle. That's really it, you know? I think that's the... Yes. Those are the things that have been helping me so far. I actually don't have blush that's suitable for my complexion. So we're gonna take this, it looks red, and mix it with this purple. Mix it together. and get my mirror and just lightly dab, lightly. This one you can see through the face mask because it's right on top. Make sure to blend. Okay, that looks really good. And now let's fix my hair. So that is the makeup with my not so perfect skin and my not so perfect story on how to food recovery. And don't give up. If I don't know why you watch this. This is like a really long video, but don't give up if you needed to hear that. Find ways, and I know you can do it. That's it. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.